2020 as head of operations for the King's Academy, which was the educational development unit and the learning development unit. And then it's led me to where I am now, which is as Associate Director of Education for PACE, which is the Professional and Continuing Education School. I've been in it for 3 months, so I'm still figuring it out. I've met over 60 different people from 5 different teams, just to understand what it is they need from education, what it is they want from school. So it's very tied to establishing the school, establishing the educational systems to succeed. That is pretty much what my job is. So the application process for my role was threefold. So I applied via the portal. Then I was invited, thankfully, to an interview, which was, again, competency-based and was quite thorough. It was about an hour long with a panel. I was then notified I was invited to a second interview, which was going to be about scenarios. So about 45 minutes before the interview, I was sent a document which had 4 scenarios, quite complex, that needed quite a lot of consideration, deliberately designed so you couldn't prepare. But I found it a really rewarding experience because as much as it was probably the scariest interview I've ever done, it made it be more creative and it made it more ideas focused. And we are actually implementing some of the ideas that I've proposed in the school from that interview. So my current role differs quite a lot from my previous job in that this one is very front of house, requires lots of relationship management and people. And the previous job as head of operations was very back of house and was operations focused. So the nice thing is I get to bring the previous experience at King's Academy with all the operations and tech focus straight into this new people-oriented role and kind of get the synergy of both. So some advice I'd like to give to any AUA members looking to change career is the way I approached it was based on 3 Ps, so people, position and place. The place was spot on for me, so why change and leave King's? The people were also brilliant, but the position I was outgrowing, so I moved internally. So if any one of those things changes, then that's when you should consider where you do it. So my future objectives in this role as Associate Director of Education for the School of Professional and Continuing Education are to continue to grow and establish the school, to champion and support education innovation, and to widen the very definition of what we mean by education at King's College London.